Hello everyone, this is Relationship and High with Yetunde Mabel on Go Joy TV. And today we'll be talking about the survival tactics you need through this period of COVID-19. And a lot of people are asking the questions like, how do we survive through this period? It's really tough out here. People are getting laid off. We need what to do. What do we do? Yes, I have answers for you. And it's not just me today. I'm always here with someone. And today, it's another special someone. This one is not like every other person. Okay, after the break, I'll be introducing my guest to you guys. Okay, you're welcome back. I think I have somebody very special here with me today. He's an insightful teacher, he's an inspirational preacher, and really is loaded. You need to listen to him. Like, he's a leadership coach and he's also a conference speaker. And so permit me to introduce to you Pastor Sam Neye, the pastor of Greenville Christian Center. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Yetunde. It's a pleasure to be here.
Sure, it's an honor to have you here. I feel really, really honored right now. And sir, this COVID-19 has really been a lot. A lot of people have been saying church. Everywhere you just go to is like, it's only church that is being affected this time. And they're like, this church this pastor this pastor that. And Pastor Neye, how have you been coping, like ministry-wise?
Oh, well, so I feel that the reason for the question and shout on pastors would be because there's much that is expected from pastors. All right, because sometimes the truth is the government are in charge of the people, but to a large extent, the people know where most times their core leadership comes from. So a whole lot of time the people get, because churches or religious faith-based organizations get to become more personal with people, right? So it's easy for people to shout out on church and all that. And really, it's been a really challenging time for churches, ministries across the country. And since it's a pandemic, a global pandemic, therefore means it's a global reality for ministries and churches. All right, so basically for me, the truth is we need to first accept the reality of what our world is faced with right now. All right, that we have a challenge at hand. There's a virus on rampage, and these are necessitated for the shutdown of cities, businesses, large gatherings, not just churches, political gatherings, all kinds of gatherings. Also, which means we can't gather as a church to fellowship anymore. So basically, the first challenge would be, how do we cater for the needs of our members' spiritual needs, and also physical wellness and financial welfare. All right, so myself, it's been, since our church is still a growing church, so it's easy to still pull a call through and send messages, and most especially leverage new media, which has basically simplified these whole things. A simple WhatsApp group, still brings us together. So we could still talk as a family, get to relate, right? Yes, and
so the
conversation is going on. Exactly. And for those who are not on WhatsApp or call, and so it's been challenging though, but we're pulling through.
What do you think has been the good part of it so far?
Yes, so I feel the fact that our eyes have now been opened, all right, that truly we live in a world that has become a global village. All right, and now prior to this pandemic, now we know that the world has become a global village, but we could talk it, but a whole lot of people are not present and maximizing the new media. Yeah, so but right now, the advantage it has provided is we are all forced, because that's the only way we can reach out. Now we can make WhatsApp video calls, call and all that, see ourselves. And so that's a good part. And the other good part is that there's more intimate relationship bonding for families. All right, for those who live with family members. Yeah. And so I think in all of it,
I guess about that intimate bond between family. My last episode, we addressed that. Really, these days, a lot of people have been able to come together as a family. Yeah. This is the time you get to ask your children, what have you been exposed to? What have you guys been doing? And, you ask your wife, so this is how we can do if we stay at home all day. So you can do this and that, you will get to see some kind of creativity popping up those things and all of that. Sure. And so, the question is, how do we survive this period? And I've been thinking, really, I don't know. I think it might be really hard to adjust. But then there should be some other means that we can survive this period. So I want you to just tell us, what are the major means of survival that we should adopt this season?
Oh, I think so, easily. So basically, I feel that the first thing we should be concerned about should be, number one, surviving the virus itself.
Sure.
Which the information has been spread across, and all we need to do is just to adhere to them, right? Survival tactics for over the virus are ensure you wash your hands as often as possible. You use sanitizers if you don't have access to soap and water. You keep social distance. You wear face mask if you're going to be where people will be, and you're going to be more in the space. You're going to be having a conversation, and all that basically. So we all should adhere to that. It's really, and don't touch your face with your hands and all that. This might seem a little bit pretty difficult, but there are tactics that if we adhere to, we are going to survive the virus.
I think you can't be really too careful.
No, you can't be too careful.
Because you don't know who you're coming in contact with.
In fact, my wife is so careful to the point that when we have visitors, not like we're always having visitors, but someone just drops by the house and leaves. The next thing she does, number one, is clean all the doorknobs, the surfaces, and then we mop the floor. Because we have a child in the house.
True.
Right? So we mop the floor, and then, hey, you can't be too careful.
You can't be too careful. So it is important now that we make sure that we take the necessary precautions during this time. Especially to survive the virus. Surviving the virus is very important. They will talk about some other parts. So like Pastor Neye said, he said that we should keep a clean hygiene. Make sure you're washing your hands frequently. And if you don't have water and soap nearby, you can easily get your sanitizer. Just put it, there are different ones that they sell that you can put in your bag. It's easy to even put in your pocket anytime you want to go. Exactly. I don't think that's too hard to do. That's not a big deal, really. And so you need this to survive. And so let's move to the next one. You talked about relationship and also finances. We're taking the finance to the last. Because that is really important. So let's talk about the relationship. How do you think relationship would thrive during this period?
All right, so right now, because of social distance, people in relationships in different cities, especially if you live in cities like Lagos, Abuja, where there is total lockdown. Unlike Akure here, we can still move around. Like I'm able to drive to the studio, right, and I'm able to sit with Yetunde, and you see, right. So if you live in cities like, so if I'm in Akure now, I'm in a relationship with someone, I can still get to see the person. The only thing is, I would need to adhere to those precautions, those tactics. But if you live in cities like Lagos, Abuja, in New York, in UK, where there's practical total lockdown now, and you have a romantic relationship right in the city, basically that, and you need to connect now. So basically, the thing is, you have to be comfortable using new media to connect with yourself. You cannot take now. The reason why there's a total lockdown is because there's high cases. High number of cases in such cities. It's high risk areas. Yes, you can't tell. Now you're trying. I have to see my babe. I have to see my babe. I have to. Now you want to drive down. You want to take a cab. You want to, and then you're coming down. Someone has just touched the surface. You're going to touch, and then you get to see your babe. You touch her, and then there's transmission everywhere, right?
You're just in danger everywhere.
You're in danger everywhere, right? So we have to all be comfortable with leveraging new media for communication. See, in relationship, the lifeline is communication.
True.
So it's really not in sin. You see, proximity is important, it's key. Seeing yourselves, it's important. But what use is seeing ourselves without communication? Now, see, the truth is that this season, this pandemic season, this lockdown might actually help a lot of relationships. Because some relationships are busy. So some relationship, there's familiarity. I get to see you every time I come around there. So there's always fights. Now we don't get to see as often. We get to miss each other. We get to
husband and wives. They get to see themselves more often than before.
So part of this pandemic, I've always been with my wife, right? So we're used to ourselves. Right, so hey, we have our ups and our downs, and then we're just good together. So I think so it's a good time for couples, to married couples, right, to spark up the love, right? So basically for married, because the realities for married people is different from the reality for single couples. Now, so for married people, now time, proximity, we need proximity for intimacy.
Sure.
In marriage. So it's important. It's going to do a whole lot now because we have time to discuss things that are pended over time. We have time to see ourselves. A lot of you don't even know how beautiful your wife is until now. You see, I just go out, babe, how now?
Wow.
You understand?
I get it. So, Pastor Neye has been able to talk about a particular thing that is needed right now for a relationship, which is communication. And all thanks to the new media, like you said, we have a lot of means of communication right now. If you think it's not enough for the voice call, then you can go ahead and do video calls. And in fact, it's very easy to do video calls on WhatsApp. But there's Google Hangouts, there's House Party. So you can go ahead and use
quite a whole lot.
I'm not trying to advertise this app, but I just want you to get familiar with it. It's not too hard to pick up your phone and just check out the necessary apps that you can use for communication at this period. And so we're going on a short break now to come to the real part, the finances. And so we'll be right back. And so the finance part, because I need money this season. I need money. Only way I can stay at home and I'll be happy is when I have money. So how do we survive this?
There's this joke about panic buying. They're like, there's going to be lockdown now. People are doing panic buying. So they say, okay, I want to do panic buying, but when I check my account, I can only panic. I can't buy.
Panic
because there's nothing in the account. So really, this season provides us with new opportunities that are disruptive in how they look, they appear, now they are. Now, in the sense that they are not the norm.
Okay.
They are not the regular.
Okay.
They must be willing to try out new things for businesses. Because right now, we have to be comfortable leveraging the technology for advert, for businesses, for marketing, for purchases, for our career.
Okay.
And because now the virtual world, online world, is as real as real-time world.
So I think this is the time now to stay relevant virtually.
We need to stay relevant. And because offline, what makes for money is values.
Is value. True.
Online, what makes for money is values.
Value.
You must have sufficient value to convert to finance.
Okay. Can you give examples of
Now, so here it is. Whatever it is that you do, you are, let's say so basically, let's start from goods and services. Proud to now there's e-commerce. You have to take your goods and services online. Your goods and services are values you have. There's nothing, don't underestimate your business. Don't say, well, it's just wristwatch I sell, it's just oranges I sell. Now, take it online and market. You will get buyers. If you are a medical doctor, you could just provide service for online where people could seek counsel, consult, right? And you make money. You get paid for that. Whatever, you're a content developer, whatever it is, you get paid. You're a photographer. You could do all of these things online, and you get paid. So hey, there's no limitation. Don't let lockdown, COVID-19, all right, affect your money making in this season. All right, be comfortable, be willing to research. We can't discuss everything because of time bound limit. Right? So you have to learn to research, learn, unlearn, relearn, especially on making money online and maximizing new media for business and
I
your
guess, career. Like you said, really, there are a lot of opportunities online, and it's a matter of you doing your research and making sure that you stay relevant. A lot of people you need, all your audience right now, they're online. Everybody's online right now. I have to pick up my phone to check out what are the things I can get online. When I want to get foodstuffs, when I want to get the necessary things I need, like basic things, I just go online. So bring your business online. Look at the things you can do online. Look at the services you can provide online. Guys, there is no limitation to this thing. Lockdown is never an excuse not to make money.
Never an excuse.
Bring yourself online. And it's been an amazing, I wish we can have a lot of time to discuss this thing because there are a lot of things to talk about.
A whole lot.
We're limited. So thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Such a joy.
Thank you. Guys, I hope you're still following Go Joy TV on all social media pages. Make sure you go to YouTube right now, youtube.com/Go Joy TV. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, put on the post notification icon, and like and comment. It's important. We want to hear from you. If you know you have other tactics too that works at this period, please kindly drop it. Our people need to learn, relearn, and unlearn. And so it's been nice hanging out here with Pastor Sam Neye. I want to have you again and again and again. Yes, so I remain your girl, Yetunde Maybell.